So I'm going to give you that equation again. Your program or organizational budget divided by the total number of participants, whether you're taking this programmatic number or your organizational number, equals your cost per participant. So for example, say for instance, your program budget or your organizational budget is $100,000. And I want to divide that by, let's just say 320. Now, for those of you all that don't know, math is not my ministry. A calculator is. So we'll take 100,000 and divide it by 320. Your cost per participant is $312.50. Now, that is over a 12-month period, right? Because our budget is over 12 months, our program is over 12 months. That's how we calculate our expenses over 12 months, or however long your month is. Typically, it's 12 months. And so if we take this number of $312, and this is going to be very helpful for those of you with year-end fundraising goals. You still had time for Giving Tuesday. You still got time for our annual appeal to kind of use this equation to help drive revenue, year-end revenue. So we got this number of $312.50 per participant. Now, you can create a whole fundraising campaign based on the giving levels that you know of your donors that says your gift of $312 per year, or you can bump it up. I like to use round numbers. Your gift of $320, your gift of $325 serves a participant, client, whatever your terminology is, over the course of 2024. This is how. And you list the different benefits of what their donation goes for $312.50 or whatever you round it up to. But say, for instance, maybe your target donor, that may not be their price point or their giving point at $312, but that's by year. You can break this number down, take $312 and 50 cents, and divide that by 12 months. Now, back to my handy dandy calculator. I'm going to divide it by 12. That's $26. Now, for a lot of households, $26, if they spend $26, it may not have to be a conversation within their household to spend it. You may be able to get recurring gifts from someone for $26. What if you ran a campaign that you were doing recurring gifts? $26 times 12 recurring gifts gives you, again, your $312. So now you've moved a donor from a 2-digit giving on every 30 days to giving now 3 digits in a year. So the likelihood of them increasing their donation level year after year gets really good after you've established that they could give $26 per month. But let's say that they can't give $26 per month, that they can just give you a one-time donation of $26. Great. Now you can build strategies over the next 12 months to possibly get 4 gifts out of them for a year. So each quarter, you're going to those folks and saying, your donation of $26 does this, and you're describing different things, and you're asking them 4 times a year. $26 times 4. Let's go back to our calculator. $26 times 4. Again, you've moved that donor for giving you 2 digits to 3 digits at $104. So I'm trying to teach you how to start using fundraising tactics in order to kind of start increasing your relationship and your engagement with your donors. And so you can even break this number down to, because this is per month, you could do it at a daily rate, whatever. But I wanted to give you kind of an example of what is a cost per participant, because when you're talking with foundations and corporations and individuals, they want to be able to help you move the needle. So if I can give you a gift of $100, I know that I may have perhaps helped someone for 90 days. I may have been able to support someone for, or maybe 3 people in the month for your organization. Whatever it is that you tie this story around within your ask, you definitely want to know what your cost per participant is. So that equation again, program or your organizational budget, depending on, and don't be surprised if there's two different numbers for your cost per participant, whether you're describing a program or organizational budget. So if your finance partner comes back and is like, what are you talking about? Like, we've got a couple of different numbers. Don't fret, use the best one appropriate for this scenario. So the equation again is program or organizational budget divided by the total number of participants in a program or organizational budget equals your cost per participant. How many of you all think that that was helpful as it relates to describing what your cost per participant is, or it could be a thought idea for your year-end campaign? How many of you all thought that that was helpful? Oh, look at the hands. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, y'all. Katie says, so helpful. I know that's right.